I want to sit in that so bad, but I don't know if you're allowed to. Now that's a big nut. Welcome to Texas. I just spent 3 amazing days on the beach in Louisiana. Now it's time for Texas. Today we are starting in Fort Worth, Texas. And why are we starting here? Because I found out to commemorate the history of Fort Worth, there's a cattle drive down Exchange Street that's been going on since 1999. There's one at 11:30 and there's one at 4 o'clock. Well, it's 11:01, so we're going to the 11:30 one. We gotta get to Dallas. There's a couple cool spots I found out I had to go check out there, but I couldn't pass up going to check out the cattle drive. How do you not go see the longest running cattle drive in the country if you're in Texas and you're, what was I, 20 minutes away? This is gonna be absolutely amazing. Plus, I mean, there's so much history in Fort Worth. I'm gonna go down to the cattle drive. There's a couple cool spots I'm gonna show you along the way. We'll get down to Dallas and it's gonna be a good day. I knew these things were big. Holy cow. This whole idea was started in 1999 because Fort Worth wanted it to commemorate the livestock history of the city. And this is such a cool way to capture that history. I will admit though, being here, it's making me want to get a cowboy hat. Judging by the storefronts that were selling the cowboy hats and cowboy boots, I think I lowered the property value just by looking in the windows. I can't afford those. Besides, if I do get a cowboy hat, I think it's gotta be in Montana. Everybody knows the real cowboys are in Montana, not Texas. I'm probably gonna get shot.
Starts right here with the Fort Worth herd. Come on! Hello!
Welcome to Texas. Cowtown Coliseum, 1906. First indoor rodeo ever there. I can't show you that because it's not 1906. I think I gotta pay for a tour. I don't want to pay for anything. Stockyards Hotel. They asked me not to film inside. I'll respect that. Hideout for Bonnie and Clyde. Fun fact about the White Elephant, not only is it from 1883, but there's also CD's Bar and Grill in Walker, Texas Ranger. That means I'm standing where Chuck Norris stood. I heard that Chuck Norris has never once dialed the wrong phone number. You just answered the wrong phone. When Chuck Norris jumps in the pool, he doesn't get all wet. The pool gets all Chuck Norris. I didn't realize that today is the anniversary of when Texas declared their independence. 190 years. It's pretty cool. So that was Fort Worth. I've decided for the next 3 days, I'm gonna get myself caught in the Texas Triangle. You have Dallas in the north, Houston in the southeast, San Antonio southwest. The big 3 cities of Texas. I'm gonna hit Austin too. It's crazy that Austin is a city, I think, of close to 1 million people or over a little bit. And that one they don't even talk about because the other 3 cities are so monstrous. I'm gonna go to each city, hit 2 spots in Dallas, 2 spots in Houston, 2 spots in San Antonio. I gotta get that AC going. I'm sorry if the fan blocks you from being able to hear me. Fort Worth wasn't even on the list of places I was gonna go. I know it's a monster city. I just was trying to figure out how to do this all in 3 days, and Fort Worth didn't quite fit in. I didn't know much about it. My plan was to stay in Athens, Texas, which is about an hour, hour and a half southeast of Dallas, smaller town. I was gonna start the video there, do a little bop around in Dallas, hang out in Houston, see San Antonio, and end it in Austin. Then I met Mama Vicki. She's Vicki, and then once you get to know her, she becomes Mama Vicki. One of the sweetest people I've met on this trip. We got talking, she was asking about the Vanlife thing and what I was doing in Texas, and when I told her I was going to Dallas, she says, you should go over to Fort Worth and check out the cattle drive. I heard cattle drive in Texas. That caught my attention. I decided to haul up last night and stay in Fort Worth to be a little bit closer without dealing with the Dallas traffic. So because of Mama Vicki, the whole plan changed. You're gonna wanna like and subscribe down below because Mama Vicki gave me so many places to go in the Texas Hill Country outside San Antonio. Mama Vicki is gonna get her own van life video touring all the places that she suggested to me. I am talking way too much and burning too much time. Let's get to Dallas. I got 2 spots there. I asked Google for the best 2 free places in Dallas because I'm sure there's better ones, but you gotta pay to get in, and I've been spending way too much money the last couple days for a guy that's not actively working. I gotta save a couple bucks. Let's go check him out.
Exit the parking lot towards Stockyards Boulevard.
I don't have any kids. God bless you moms and your dads for trying to do your life stuff and make sure you have everything you need and get out of the car. I'm on my own and I forget half the stuff I need in my car, and you still have the wherewithal to catch your kid before they go running out into the middle of the parking lot. I don't know how you do it. Kudos. Everyone does say Dallas, Fort Worth. However, you hear Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, and then someone might mention Austin. See that skyline? No one even says Fort Worth. That's 5 mega cities. I'm impressed by Boston. You know me, I keep saying I like to go where the people aren't. Why'd I just choose 5 of the biggest cities in the country?
At the light, turn right onto South Houston Street.
Yep, that's Houston. How convenient. There's 12 minutes on the meter. It just left there for me. I'm gonna throw an extra quarter or 2 in just to 1 quarter with the 25 minutes. Best value of the day. We're in downtown Dallas. I just got 25 minutes for 1 quarter to park because there's some stranger left 12 minutes on the meter. And now, because I don't know exactly where I'm going, I'm about to lose 3 more minutes because, well, remember what I was saying about the mom? Her kid was about to run out into the middle of the street. She was still able to get everything she needed. She caught her kid. Moms are amazing. I was like, I can't remember anything. I forgot my phone in the car. Good job, moms. Not good job, me. 23 minutes. I'm excited to see this. This is, when I was reading online, one of the cooler little things that you can find in the city of Dallas. The Big D. Going through the Big D. I don't mean Dallas. Who's saying that song? Is that Billy Ray Cyrus? Oh, this is cool. Let's check this out. Look at this. This really couldn't be any better. When I was down in Fort Worth during the cattle drive, they gave you all kinds of warnings. Don't go out to the cows. They're animals. They got their brains. You can't predict them. And they are right. Those are animals and they are beasts that can, even if that's not intentional, well, that's a 1,500-pound beast with some big old horns on it. But you kind of want to walk through you want to be the cowboy. You want to be at least walking through the herd as they're coming through. That'd be such a cool experience. Well, kind of get it now. The funny thing that I like and I dislike is there's no plaque explaining what this is, so this is just art. Good first stop for Dallas. My meter is probably almost up. I got 1 more stop in Dallas. Now I can say I did my own cattle drive. In Boston, we got the ducklings. Those are about a foot tall. Dallas, they got longhorns. Boston, they started the American Revolution, I'll give them that. But you can't walk into Texas and say there's not a lot of history here. And as much fun as beating the British was, cowboy culture's a little bit cooler. All right, I gotta get back to the car. That meter really is gonna be running out and I'm gonna get a ticket. I looked at the spinning ball thing. I wanna go up, but it's like 24 bucks it says online. Plus parking. No, not today. The one I really want to do is either Seattle or Toronto, the Space Needle, or whatever the Toronto Tower I'm gonna call it for now, because I don't know the name of it. When I was like 8 years old, my dad had a business trip in Dallas. I think we went to the top of that thing. So I can say that I did it. I'll ask my mom and dad after I post this video, so as of right now, that's factually accurate. I got one more place. It's a cool little district of the city, and then we're getting out before the traffic hits. And then, actually, I gotta see, how am I so ahead of schedule? It's 1:15 right now. Gotta find a good spot to post up tonight. I don't know where I'm sleeping yet. Cool thing about Texas, which Texas, they're the only state that, like, when you walk in, it says drive friendly. They want to take care of the drivers. And they're the only state that I know of. There might be another one out there. Please, if you know of one, post it down below because I'll take all the advice I can get. Texas is the only state where any state-run picnic area or rest stop on the highways, and there's a lot of them, you can stay at for 24 hours because they don't want their drivers getting tired. It blows my mind. You're driving down the highway, it says rest area, no overnight parking. Well, what do you want me to do? I can rest, but I can't close my eyes? Man, like, that doesn't make sense at all. Texas, letting people stay in your picnic areas and rest stops for 24 hours to sleep or rest up or do what you gotta do, that's cool. Let's get to the next stop.
Right, turn right onto Main Street.
Deep Ellum. This is a art, music, cultural center. We're gonna go check out some of these spots together because you're along for the ride. You don't really have much input on where we go, but you get to come along for the walk anyways. To celebrate being caught in the Texas Triangle, a masshole just has to have a beer in the Texas Triangle. I want to be a good masshole if I didn't. The action may not be so exciting or the bar opportunities, but the murals. Check out the murals on the bars. All right, now I'm gonna put Deep Ellum on the, I'm glad it stopped off list. That's my favorite one so far. So yeah, this masshole's not having a beer here. There are places that are open, but the vibe is not quite there. I'm gonna get back to the van. We're gonna start working our way out of town. These murals are everywhere though. Check this out. Dallas might be better at the sculptures. They got longhorns and we got ducklings in Boston. Dallas somehow managed to make their city feel new, out of the package, while maintaining the history, while Boston just kind of smells like sewer rats. Oh, better sports teams in Boston. Sorry, Dallas. You got the Celtics, you got the Bruins, you got the Pats, Cowboys, Mavericks, and Stars. Get original with your names. They're all the same thing. I kind of lied to you all. I was trying to be positive about Deep Ellum. Fort Worth was cool, thanks Mama Vicki. The bowls were pretty cool, but Deep Ellum, I don't think there's a good time to go there. You either go during the day, nothing's happening.
Right, turn right onto Commerce Street.
And
then you'll take a slight left onto the ramp to I-45 South.
No good vibes to have a beer down there during the day, and at night, it is not the greatest place to go. So, I lied. I was being optimistic, but Deep Ellum was a disappointment. Going to Houston, not going all the way there tonight. I'm gonna drive most of the way because I'm due to hit there at 5:30 tonight. No, I'm not leaving Dallas traffic to go hit Houston traffic. So we're gonna find a place along the way to sleep for the night. Done with Dallas, we're on to Houston.
Continue on I-45 South for 237 miles.
That's it. All right, right down the street.
I'm going through the big bend, don't mean Dallas. I can't.
I've had a mild headache for a couple hours, probably because I'm not drinking enough water. I could really go for grabbing my water, grabbing my ibuprofen, getting some gas, mapping out better route to take, and find home for the night. I need a place to pull over and do that. I know it's not even funny anymore. Oh no. It's still good. It's still good. Oh God, what is happening? Went to the bathroom, got some water, took an ibuprofen. That's working already, I think. Maybe it's mental, I don't know. Got gas. It's on the map. Little scenic road to take all the way down. It runs parallel to the highway all the way down. Head the same direction, just a little bit slower. Enjoy the ride. Found a place I know that I can sleep for the night. Found a plan B that might become the plan A as I get a little bit closer. I'm not sure. Bucky's, Texas. How could I not do this one? I got a little snack too. Probably why I have a headache. I don't care. These things are delicious. It's Monday, about 4 o'clock at home. I'm gonna rewind a little bit. I always like to say where I was in the course of a day, and I didn't do a little bit earlier, and I really should have. This morning at 11 o'clock, if I was at work in Massachusetts, I would be 2 hours into my shift of 3 11-hour days in a row, with another day after that, 1 day off, then 10 more hours back on. But today at 11:30 on a Monday, I'm sitting in Fort Worth, Texas, watching a cattle drive in Cowtown. I'm so happy. Let's just get going. You guys all know where I am. I was driving down the road, I saw a gigantic statue, I had to pull off and see it. And this is the perfect way to end the day. In Huntsville, Texas, which I'm staying nearby tonight, is a 77-foot statue of Sam Houston. And there's a cat too. Now the problem is I don't quite know how to get an angle on this because this thing is 77 feet tall. This is just me compared to the base. I'm glad I stopped. I got lucky earlier in Fort Worth. I was there on the day that is the anniversary of the Texas declaring their independence from Mexico. I'm just full of good luck today because I'm here on Mr. Sam Houston's birthday. He would have been 233 years old. Happy birthday to Sam Houston. I knew he was an icon in the state of Texas because he took a small group of Texan soldiers, captured Santa Ana, and that's why I thought he was a legend. I didn't realize. All right, let's go down the resume real quick. He was the governor of 2 different states, only man to do that, Tennessee, Texas. A 2-time president. He was the 1st and 3rd president of Texas. He had a Jaguar, not a car. He had a cat. Sam Houston was also removed as governor from the state of Texas because he was the only one with the guts to vote no in seceding from the United States and join the Confederacy going into the Civil War. Man's got an amazing resume. I need to get to a bit. Happy birthday, Sam Houston. Now, let's go find home. Day 1 is in the books. Tomorrow, Houston. The day after, San Antonio, Austin. My plan tonight was to go find myself a Texas rest stop, a picnic area on one of the main roads up the way. It turns out it didn't exist. Like Tom always teaches you, have a plan B. I knew there's a Cracker Barrel about 10 minutes down the road, so tonight we are at the glorious Cracker de Barrel. But it was a good day. Good night. Good morning. Just got a long overdue shower. Run around in Louisiana the last couple days. I feel so much better. It is absolutely amazing how much one quick shower can change your entire mood. I was having a headache yesterday. I can't sit there and say it was a migraine, but it's gone. I got some fun points around Houston today, all free, which is great. I don't know about parking, but we'll figure that part out. Apparently there's a big bat show, and I'm really hoping my camera can catch it because that could be fun. Happens every day as long as the nights are warm. Don't worry, 77 degrees, it's warm. Last night was 65 overnight. Tonight is supposed to be 68, 69 overnight. It's gonna start getting toasty. The 2 Max Air fans in this, they do a pretty good job keeping it cool. Overnight last night was 65 degrees in here. When you're dealing with 80-degree days, I'll take that at night. That's all right by me. If you don't know who I am, I'm Tommy Vanderson, and I quit my job in Massachusetts as a car sales manager to pursue my dream of traveling the country and finding all the little fun corners in big cities, rural areas, everything in between beaches and mountains, and I haven't gotten in any mountains yet. Those mountains are coming though, I promise. This is the 2nd day of my Texas Triangle trip, where I'm going from Dallas, Fort Worth, to Houston, to San Antonio, Austin, and then going out to the hill country based on a suggestion from a stranger at a bar that I met, that she loved what I was doing, told me some places to go, out to the national parks in the western part of the state, and then from there, all right, I'll tell you now, I was gonna wait till the last Texas video. We're gonna start making our way up to Alaska for June to go see some 24-hour sunlight. I know it's gonna be dumb to go pursue that because it's gonna drive me nuts after 2 days, but I wanna see it after 1 day. That's gonna be really cool. So hit that like and subscribe button down below. A lot of good stuff coming. I'm finishing up, putting my stuff away. I'm gonna get in the driver's seat. Let's go check out Houston, huh? Who is Houston named after? I don't know. They just must have made that name up. There can't be any historical figure with that name that was important in the state, or like a 2-time governor, or a 2-time president. Just kidding. It's Sam Houston. Let me finish up getting ready to go. It is officially day 2 of the Texas Triangle. Let's hit the road. Oil change isn't really required. I just gotta reset the light. Oh, I got to my first stop in Houston. I want to find a free option, something cool to go do in this city. Smither Park. This is a mosaic playground created by local self-taught artists, created from recycled materials. This is not a gallery. This is just good old art. This is cool. I'm gonna show you guys in different segments. There's a wall that goes down, starting from here, all the way down to the far end of the park, about 400 feet, created by a collaboration of 300 artists, I think I read. Look at this. Took a time out. I'll show you the rest of the park now. And what's so unique about this park, these walls, the reason why there's 300 artists that collaborated to make this is the idea is that any person, any average, everyday human being is a creator, and that it celebrates them. Me, I'm an average, everyday guy just being a creator, trying to entertain you guys on here. I don't do this professionally. I don't have lighting shows. I don't have any of the big production items. I got a GoPro in my hand, and that is about it. I just enjoy exploring. I enjoy doing a little bit of video to share with you. There's a door there. It's nailed though. I'll go around to the front. Even the steps. Look at the steps. I hope that's not getting reflected on the glass. That is such a cool thing to see. The pavilion. You don't find this art in a gallery. You just find this on a side road in Houston. You'll rarely ever catch me in an art gallery. That's not my scene. There's some amazing artists out there doing some amazing work, and I respect you and I get the appreciation for it. But the atmosphere in those places, that's not my thing. This though, this is my kind of art. I want to sit in that so bad, but I don't know if you're allowed to. I really don't want to be rude if I can't, but it looks like they have a little footprint there. I'm gonna sit on this. If you're not allowed to, I'm so sorry. It really looked like I was allowed to. King of the castle, king of the castle. Okay, I'm gonna get up. Just in case, I don't want to be rude if you're not supposed to be doing that. King of the castle, king of the castle. Oh, I didn't even realize I thought the amphitheater was just a half shell. I didn't realize it's a mouth. Alright, I don't care what I saw in Dallas yesterday. The cattle are pretty cool. That's Fort Worth though. That little art thing I ain't got nothing on this. This is just a little quiet neighborhood right outside the city. Stop one. Success. Now, I got 3 other spots to go today, but when I was rolling in, I saw one other place it's like this, but I love when people are not professional artists and they just create for the love of creating. It is such a cool thing. And there's a little spot on my way in. That looked cool too. I'm gonna go see if I can get my way into there, and then we'll continue on the Houston list. Unfortunately, I can't go in. It's closed for renovations. I'm gonna show you the outside. So actually, this works perfect for the plan because I can't spend much time in there, but it's worth taking a peek at in case you're in Houston and they open it back up. Welcome to the Orange Show. Another independent artist project. It sounds like the National Park Service jumped in to help fund them, bring it back with a restructuring program. I don't really know the details. There's not much here. Orange Show. Yeah, even going down the road, there's art in these front yards. I am loving this. And I just found another one that's down the street. There's 2 more. Houston just skyrocketed. That's a good pun. It's a NASA city. Skyrocketed. Look at me making my puns. We're gonna be right there. I hope the camera catches it. I thought there'd be a parking spot. There's not. These are gigantic pipe structures. There's a big hippo in there. There's a roadrunner. There's a cricket. There's a beetle on a spider. Cows. Guy running. Stegosaurus. I don't know what those are, but that's cool. I will
At the
stay.
light, turn left onto Reed Road. Then at the next light, you'll use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto the ramp to State Highway 288 North.
If you're trying to hit a lot of spots in a short amount of time, that's the way to do it. Sorry if you didn't see it that well. That was still kind of cool to see on the side of the road. Houston is quickly turning into one of my favorite cities in the country. And I thought this was gonna be the biggest waste of time on the trip. This is why you go. Houston even has cool looking tunnels. Man. You almost struck out on number 3 of the cool things to see in Houston because my big old roll of marshmallow didn't fit in the parking garages and there's no open air spots around here. And everything else says no parking. Thankfully, I found one garage that took my van, but the spots are too small. And then there's a little valet spot down in the cut in the corner. Asked the nicest guy in the world, can I park here for 15 minutes? The dude was awesome, said yes. So I got 15 minutes. I can show you this place quick. I think it's gonna be worth it. Yeah, this is worth it. This isn't even the cool part yet. I'm just checking the outside, building suspense to what I'm really here to see. Look at this. This is just a gigantic waterfall wall. Waterfall wall. Water wall. Cool part's coming up. 11,000 gallons of water coming over that thing per minute. 64-foot high water wall. And even the sign said water wall. So I nailed it. I'm not gonna take advantage of where I'm illegally parked right now, so I get back to the van. Last spot should be a little bit easier. This is fun, man. Got a couple more spots. Then we're gonna get out of here and start making our way towards San Antonio. And on the last stop of our Houston tour, kind of actually a big one. I don't know if it counts as 1 or 4 or I don't know. I've lost count at this point. I said I was gonna do 2 and I've done like 7. So math isn't my strong suit. Turns out this park is massive. I thought it was just a little thing that had a couple little spots I want to see in it. It's like a 5-mile stretch or something like that with a lot of bike paths. So, well, it's gonna just be walking by 2 little funny spots for you. It's not turned into, we gotta break out the e-bike. It's been a while since I've ridden this thing. We're gonna take the bike out, hit a couple spots, and get out of town. I think from what I saw, there's a bunch of little cool places to stop and check out history. I didn't research that map nearly as well as I should. If I take it out by now, I'll learn it and figure out where I'm gonna go. I'll lose the day. So I'm just gonna keep not knowing where I'm going. That's all right. Just enjoy this for the moment. Do you guys have any idea how hard it was to safely get you views of the Houston skyline coming down the highway? That was not easy to do that in a safe way. You pay attention to where you're going, you hit the button on the camera to make sure it's recording. You want to make sure it's kind of framed right, but you gotta keep your eyes on the road, not on the camera. That's harder than it looks. And then I decided to go for a bike ride and came around the corner, saw that. It really was so difficult to get that video. And I got it in 3 minutes on my bike, just bopping around, having the time of my life. River's pretty too. Squirrel. I'm still keeping the highway footage on the video though. I think we're getting close to time for the Wabridge Bats. It's not a baseball team, it's not a sports team, it's actually real, those are real bats. Oh. I don't really know what it is, but I like it. The only thing I know about it, it's called Dandelion Waterfall. And I got 0 fun facts for you. But it looks cool. I even got the name wrong. It's the Gus S. Wortham Fountain. I like Dandelion Fountain better. I think that's what I saw someone call it online. So, Dandelion Fountain. I don't know who Gus is, but I'm sure he's a cool dude. Dandelion Fountain just has a better ring to it because it looks like a dandelion. It looks more like a dandelion than it looks like Gus. I'll tell you that. Still cool.
Lucas, what part of the bridge do you think it came from? What? What part of the bridge do you think it came from? Closer now?
Closer. If you look closely, you'll find some bodies in the bayou.
Yep, they're coming.
Oh, now they're starting to get on our side too.
Epidemic! Oh my gosh.
I have no idea.
The Water Bridge, Bat Colony, Mexican free-tailed bats. This is a good day in Houston. I don't even know if I can list off all the places that we hit. One more look at the dandelion. I'm gonna get back to the van, get the bike packed up. I think I have an idea where home is tonight. Tonight's gonna be an easy one. Crack a de barrel. I'll check with you guys when I get there. Well, somebody was supposed to have a 5-minute ride back to his van that he planned all day, but he also realized he doesn't know the bike paths in Buffalo Bayou Park that well. So guess who got lost for the last 25 minutes? And then also realized as parking time ran out, he was getting more and more nervous about a parking ticket because it's only $1 parking spot, and he didn't want a $50 ticket, half an hour late, didn't get a ticket. I'm gonna get the bike packed up and get to Cracker Del Barrel. Houston was a freaking awesome city. There is so many little things in the city. I'm impressed. I don't like many cities. I prefer out in the middle of nowhere. Houston, I already called my mom and said she has to go for a visit here. Day 3 tomorrow, the final stretch, San Antonio, Austin, 72 hours, Texas Triangle Challenge is coming to an end. I'm excited. I'm gonna get to bed. Good night. See you mañana. Good morning. We are in the final stretch of the 72-hour caught in the Texas Triangle Challenge. I don't know what we're calling it. Fort Worth and Dallas, Houston, and then today, San Antonio and Austin. I'm just outside San Antonio right now, Sagan, Texas. According to the sign, is the birthplace of true Texas grit, which is saying a lot because there's a lot of grit in Texas. Before I go into San Antonio, I gotta show you something that I saw that I had to get on camera before I went into San Antonio. Right here in Sagan, that is the world's 2nd largest pecan. Don't listen to the sign. But when I knew I was going to buy the world's 2nd largest pecan, I had to stop off and check it out. How could I not check out the world's 2nd largest pecan? Where's the world's largest pecan? I'm glad you asked. I'll show you. I won't take long, then we'll get into San Antonio, but the world's 2nd largest pecan. And the world's largest pecan's right down the street. This town is so cool. I don't know if they call it a common in Texas. Massachusetts, we would call it the town common. But the common, gorgeous. The little roads around it, Austin Street and whatever other streets I cross, I don't know the names of them. I'm not from here. Those are cool too. I know, you don't want to hear about the town. You want to see the world's largest pecan. So let's go see the world's largest pecan. God. Now that's a big nut. My favorite part of this whole thing is I am in a town that was famous for having the largest pecan in the world. Someone in town said, I can make one better. And they went and made one better, but they didn't take the sign down to the other one, and they don't want to claim that they've built the world's 2nd largest pecan. It's just, who said we needed a bigger pecan? I want to know. And what about the guy who made the biggest pecan? What? He put his work into that, made a large pecan. It's the world's largest, and so on. Yeah. Not big enough. There you have it, folks. I was driving down the road. The world's 2nd largest pecan was here, and then the world's real largest pecan was here. let's hit the road. Fun fact, I'll give credit where credit's due. I make my jokes. I did look at the signs real quick. Turns out the reason why they have the world's second largest pecan and the world's largest pecan, I still don't know why they had to go make a second one, but I'm in the world's largest producer of native pecans. I don't know if that's cool or not, but good for them. I'm not the world's best at anything, so they got one up on me. Time for San Antonio. San Antonio. The other couple cities I went to little fun free spots, little quirky spots. Today, we are gonna play full tours, and I'm so excited. One's been on my bucket list for a long time. I've always wanted to see the Alamo, and I heard this right down the street from the San Antonio Riverwalk. Everyone, when you say San Antonio, they say go to the Riverwalk. I'm in San Antonio, so I'm gonna go to the Riverwalk. I don't really know what it is. I'm gathering it's some kind of pretty park thing. It's gonna be fun. Except I gotta figure out where I am, because I don't know how to get there. I've always wanted to see the Alamo. When I was a kid, I didn't know what the Alamo was, but I heard an Ozzy Osbourne song, and then I heard that Ozzy Osbourne had gotten banned for life from the Alamo for letting nature call, probably the best way to put it. Then I looked up what the Alamo was, learned the history of it. I can tell it to you right now, but I have a feeling I'm gonna learn a lot more in a few minutes once I get there. I haven't been in San Antonio very long. This one doesn't have that cliche city skyscraper. This has like old, beautiful buildings for a skyline. We're gonna check out the Alamo, check out the Riverwalk, and then get on to Austin. Now, I'm going to the Alamo first, and I may not be a smart man, but I'm guessing that's the Riverwalk. Don't know what gave it away. It wasn't a river or the walking path next to it.
I'm sure it will.
I've seen bigger. So far, my favorite part of the Alamo. That guy's good. I thought for a minute we were going to pay because it said you had to get a ticket. Turns out, tickets are free. I'll take that. Now we can say we saw the Alamo. Quick history, there's a lot there. The home of a 13-day siege while Texas was declaring their independence from Mexico. And the cool part about it, I don't know how I timed this all right. Sam Houston's birthday, Fort Worth in here. I came on the anniversary week of when this all happened. Not planned, just Alamo. For years, it was on my bucket list. I finally go, and we're on the anniversary of day 10 of the 13-day siege of the Alamo. Let's go check out that Riverwalk, then we gotta get up to Austin. This is cool. Buffalo Bayou Park in Houston, that was pretty good. That was a nice little park. That felt like just the Houston equivalent of Central Park. This beats that. Alright, this is really cool. We got waterfalls. We got waterfalls. And for those who don't know, I have a dear friend, Michelle, back home, who, when I was leaving home, gave me a $100 bill and said, this is for a beer in a special or scenic place. Well, San Antonio Riverwalk, I'm checking off a bucket list item. I think that counts. Thanks, Michelle.
It's Wednesday. I'm at work. It's not hot. I say the same thing. I go in circles. I say the same thing. I go in circles. This song is over.
I had decided Michelle beer if a certain bar called me. Then I saw a sign. Austin might have to wait a few more minutes. I did just go to the hometown of the Bubba Gump Shrimp Company. Gotta go. Cheers, Michelle. Thank you.
And you want happy hours.
Oh, that was worth it. Thanks, Michelle. If there's ever a way to end the day in San Antonio, It is shrimp happy hour beer at the Bubblegum Shrimp Company after visiting Bayou La Batre. It's been a good day. Almost back to the van. Gotta get to Austin kind of quick. I should be able to make it before rush hour. San Antonio, what a city. Man, you hear so much about Houston and Dallas. Is San Antonio sitting down here? I didn't get to make it to them. There's a lot of missions in the city that I know are stunning. I got to see the Alamo, the Riverwalk, because after I'm done with Austin, I'm not gonna be in the city for a long time. I'm gonna enjoy it while I can. All right, let's get out of the city. I gotta get to Austin. I gotta stop burning time.
Turn right onto East Nueva Street.
These cities are cool. Each city has its own little cool, unique thing to it. But man, I am from the smaller towns of Massachusetts, and I'm excited to get back to the smaller towns, the real Texas. Before we can do that, we gotta get to Austin. I'll do the driving, you do the watching, and then we can finally say the Texas Triangle has been conquered by this masshole. Let's get to Austin, shall we? And then we can be done with the Texas Triangle. Finally!
Tell me you'll be waiting for me at my door. Babe, I waited so long and I can't wait anymore. You got love and a fever, praying that the sun won't rise. You got me, and honey, I won't leave your side. We'll be alright, so come over tonight. Take my heart and don't you give it away. Babe, I wanna hold you every night and day. You got love and a fever, praying that the sun won't rise. You got me, and baby, I won't leave your side. We'll be alright, so come over tonight.
And we are officially parked in Austin. There's two things I want to do here. First one, we gotta go check out the Texas Capitol building. Second, we gotta go see, there's another bat bridge. The bats are cool. And this is the largest Mexican free-tailed bat colony. I'm sorry, not the largest colony. The largest urban Mexican free-tailed bat colony in North America. So, hi, how are you? So I'm doing a video real fast. I was gonna go around park. Hello world. Yeah, I'll absolutely be paying. Thank you. Parking lot wants their money. Don't worry, we're gonna pay $20 4 hours compared to what else I saw in downtown Austin. I'll take $20. So, oh, he threw me off. I was on a roll. There's a bridge in Austin with the largest urban colony of Mexican free-tailed bats in North America. It's gonna make last night's show look like a water faucet, and we're going to Niagara Falls today. I'm gonna go pay for my parking to make this gentleman here very happy. Now, the big dilemma that I really have is a creator's dilemma, which is now that I'm in Austin, I wanna see the Capitol building, and I wanna see the Bat Bridge. Rumor is that the Capitol building is the best at sunset. The rumor is the bats come out at sunset. I don't know really what to do. I saw bats last night. Granted, it wasn't 1.5 million bats. At a risk of losing the bats, I'm gonna go to the Capitol building. I'm sure it's gonna be pretty either way. Check that out for a little bit, and then I'm sure it takes a while for 1.5 million bats to fly out from underneath the bridge. Capitol building, then the bats. It's Wednesday right now. I would have just gotten out of work after 3 long days. Trying to decide, do I wanna go enjoy my life a little bit and go do something fun? Or do I want to go take care of the adult duties and chores and things you have to get done after you just work 3 long days? And I'm trying to decide between the sunset at the Texas Capitol building or sunset and watch 1.5 million bats. Let's get to the Capitol and see what happens. The name of that river is top secret. I'm not going to tell you. Pretty river though. Look at it. That's the Colorado River, which actually I really am ashamed that I couldn't tell you. Not that I didn't know, really should have known that one. Okay, it's pretty. I heard, can't fact check this right now because my phone's dead. Don't have the exact feet, but I think I remember reading online, and when I saw a quick snippet, over 300 feet tall, making it taller than the federal Capitol building. Good job, Texas. Heroes of the Alamo. I was there today.
professional photographer.
You know when someone goes down like that,
I heard the inside is just as impressive. They have a set of lights in the shape of the word Texas, but unfortunately, I made it just too late. I think my walk is a little too long. Can't get in today. That's all right. That building, man. They said to see it at the golden hour, which we made it just in time for. I don't know if it's showing on the camera the way it is. The red in the building. They said to make sure you get there early because there's the skyline of Austin. Block it at sunset. It looks like old Tom made it just in time. I thought Boston Common was nice. This is gorgeous. You're gonna have a Capitol building. Guess that's how you do it. Very nice lady in that car. She knew she was in the wrong intersection and she told me to go anyways. People in Texas are so nice. Massachusetts, I would have just gotten hit. She would have gone in reverse to hit me. You gotta go see the bats, get back to the van. I can't even look at my phone where to sleep tonight. I gotta wait till I get back to the van to charge it up. Funny part is, when you're back at home in your house, two easiest parts of your day are knowing what you're gonna eat and how you're gonna make it, and know where you're gonna sleep. And the rest of the day is hard. Now, the hardest parts of my day are figuring out how I'm gonna eat and where I'm gonna sleep, and the rest of the day is just today, walking the streets of Austin. A couple days from now, I'm so excited. Big Bend in a couple days. Who knows who else where? June 21st, Alaska, longest day of the year. Anyways, let's go check out the bats, get to the van, get the phone on charge, and find out where we're gonna sleep tonight. Tonight. Bats have arrived. Let's see, let's find out who's better, Austin or Houston for bats. And just like that, we have completed the Texas Triangle. It's done. That's it. But the last 3 days, all I've been seeing is Texas barbecue and Texas steakhouses, and I haven't stopped. Leaving Austin, I typed into my phone, I said, find me the best Texas steak south of Austin. And instead of debating which one is the best and reading reviews, I'm going to the first one that popped up. The first result. You know what the funny part is? This place is so good, it's so famous, even me from Massachusetts, I've heard of this place. Now I'm in the parking lot of this place. Best Texas steak south of Austin. Guys, thank you. I love you. If you could, please hit that like and subscribe button down below. It goes so far towards helping this channel grow. We all say it. We all mean it. All YouTubers that say it, all van lifers that say it, we mean it. Every little bit that you do helps. Have a good night. Let's go get some steak. Place must be good. Parking lot is packed.